Your tour manager just told me that, you know, when you're on stage and you do what you do there, you sort of lose control. Is that true, or?
Yeah, I mean that's the purpose. It's got to be that way, you know. It's got to be that element in it, or it's just showbiz. It's just pop music, you know. It's got to be more than that. It's got to be a real thing, you know, people's music.
But to be so intense, so often and for so many years, isn't that like crazy, like difficult?
Well, not if you really love it, you know. I mean, we don't know what else to do, so to us it's very natural. But it's very hard. But you know, it's lots of things are hard. Things are hard for artists. Things are hard for anybody that's really passionate about something, you know. But that doesn't mean they would stop doing it, you know.
Like the things you have on your foot, they look kind of bad. I mean, that happened during the show?
I always get pretty banged up.
Yeah? I like your shoes, by the way.
Yeah, toe cleavage.
What?
Toe cleavage.
What's that?
Toe cleavage here.
Cracks.
Oh. Where did you get the shoes?
At the Tall Woman's Shop in Los Angeles.
Tall girl shoe shop.
Tall girl shoes.
Is a tall girl.
Do you consider your music as teenage music?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it should be teenage music. It's music that should horrify adults and please teenagers. I mean, that's how it started out anyway. I think that's what's wrong with rock music today. It's music for adults. It's respectable and it's good and it's art and it's all these kind of things. That's fine for music, but people kind of don't understand the difference between rock and roll, which is a lifestyle, a fashion, a music, it's sexual intercourse, it's a lot of things, and rock music is just merely music. Rock and roll is much bigger than that, you know. Some people confuse rock music with rock and roll. Rock and roll is much better.
But I mean, the times have changed, you know, since the 50s. I mean,
yes, but good rock and roll is always good. I mean, we're not interested in playing 50 songs. That's why we write our own lyrics. But the thing that made rock and roll great in the 50s makes rock and roll great today. It's an urgency. It's a danger. It's a true kind of folk music based on the blues. It means something to people. It brings a certain kind of people together. You know, it separates the squares from the cool people. Pop music doesn't do that. Pop music is just for everyone's entertainment, you know. Rock and roll is something more than that.
Yeah, and how about when the people that make the music, like you, I mean, you're no teenagers anymore.
Yes,
so.
Well, you don't have to be a teenager, but it's music for teenagers. It's music for the young at heart, I'll put it that way. It's music for people who, it doesn't matter how old you are, what matters is your outlook. You know, I know people who are 18 who are old and boring already. You know, I think some people grow up and then realize it's not what it's cracked up to be, and realize that the things that you thought when as a youth are where it's at. You know, it's what it's all about.